It's the Marlows. It's the Marlows with Mike and Anthony.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Marlows. I'm Mike.
I'm Anthony, and we
We're
are
the
the Marlows.
Marlows.
Yes.
Yay.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
So, it's another Tuesday. We're
It
here,
is.
and we just actually are excited about
The city's
city.
reopened.
yeah, we're just really
That's
excited.
what it is.
We had
New York City is back open after like 14 months?
we'll just say a year.
Right. It's
It-
been
it-
over a year.
Yeah, and you can tell everyone's excited, and it's so cool because the week that, or the weekend, the day that it opened up officially, we had a really, really great week weather-wise. Like, it was 80 degrees the
Weather was
entire
nice.
week. Yeah.
Yep.
And it was just like,
So people were itching to get out.
and it was crazy. It was like a lot of people were out.
Mm-hmm.
It was just good to see the city back to, like, I guess, normal.
Yeah, it was the first time that it seemed somewhat normal since all this stuff started.
Yeah.
Like, it was the first time the trains were more crowded than they had been all year long.
Mhm.
There were just more people out in the streets than they had been. So, and ironically, it felt nice. It felt like it's like, okay, this is the New York City I remember, I'm used to.
Mhm.
So it was.
I mean, we
good to
still
see.
saw a lot of masks. People still
Yeah,
wearing
still
masks,
a lot of
but
masks. And
a lot of people weren't. Because I think, well, last time I checked, a little under 40% of the city is fully vaccinated.
Right.
And they just opened up for 12-year-olds and whatever.
Exactly. So there's more and more of us
Mhm.
New Yorkers here in the city are getting vaccinated. So, yeah.
We decided to take advantage of the good weather
Exactly.
and it being the first weekend open, and the fact that we're fully vaccinated.
Right.
And it was just like some normalcy, but the fact that summer's coming and the
Yeah.
weather's nice, and and then next month is Pride, so that's exciting
Right.
for us. So we decided to just go out
And just be out in the city.
yeah, and
No plans and
no legit
And
plans.
and before COVID, even on a decent weekend day, you could go out and just be out in the city and experience a bunch of different crazy different
And just
things.
you kind of go with the flow, like go bar hopping or
Right.
do a little shopping here or there, or go get something to eat, or there's so many attractions and parks.
Mhm.
Even there's a lot of free things. There's just honestly, you can just walk the streets of New York and just
Right. And
take it all in.
Right, and this weekend wasn't any different. Where we went out into the city, and there was no shortage of just wild and fun and craziness going on.
when we saw the crazy people who are mentally challenged or
whatever
addicts,
they're going through.
we saw a lot of them. I was like, this is amazing.
I know,
Yes.
right.
This is
The city
home. This is the city I know.
Right.
But we knew it was. We're close to back to normal because we took the train. It's the easiest.
Mhm.
Really, we take the subway. It's the easiest way to easiest mode of transportation in the city. If you're gonna be out on the weekend or whatever, because it's 24 hours.
Right.
It runs constantly, and it's just easier getting around. You don't want to have to deal with a car or parking.
Exactly.
Like, once you're out, like, for instance, we live uptown Manhattan, so we take a train to get Midtown. If you're Midtown, everything is walkable distance, or if you want to take a cab or Uber, it's not that expensive because you're probably staying centralized in that
right.
area or Midtown or whatever. But we took the train down, and as normal, like
as per usual.
As per usual, we're supposed to be taking the A train, which is, everybody knows A train is express train.
Right.
And of course, it was not running express.
So yeah.
And it wasn't running on the A line; it was running on the C line.
And on the sea line.
And and then just there was several updates about delays or more so the rerouting.
They kept rerouting it mid, so you go a few stops and then they'll make an announcement. Yeah, this train is not going to X, Y, and Z.
Stop.
And you need to get off here and take that train. It's like,
Right.
Okay.
If you're getting off at J Street, you need to get off the A, get on the C, or take the E. I'm like, but J, like, it's all this crazy stuff. But what was the funniest? You know what the funniest was?
And there's always an incident due to an earlier incident. Like, if you live in New York City or whatever, you've heard that so many times, and sometimes you're at the right place at the right time to, like, due to the incident happening now.
Right, and that's what was going on. But it's funny. But he's right. Usually, like, let's say I'm in Soho,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to get to Midtown, so I take the A train or C train to 34th
Right.
Street, whatever, or the D, not maybe whatever. But you can take the train. But then, like, mind you, I'm in Soho, which is lower part of Manhattan. I'm just trying to get to Midtown, which is a few stops. It's due to an earlier incident in Long Island, Queens, on a bus.
Right.
Like,
there will be no train service south of 59th Street.
I'm like,
Right.
what? That makes no sense.
Exactly.
But this time, it was funny. because it's just like because it seemed kind of radical. He was like, y'all, they fighting on 23rd Street.
Basically,
the police had to come,
right?
So we waiting here for a minute.
Like, and it seemed like the conductor was upset. He was like, because there are people fighting on the train at 23rd Street, all the A trains going south are being held in their station.
Right. Well, all the trains, all the trains, period.
Right, are being held
until.
But it was funny when it progressed after the third announcement. He was like, due to an unruly passenger.
It's like it was one person.
Right.
Of the car. It was like it went from people
Someone
were crazy,
fighting,
people were fighting. Now it's we just got a crazy ass person on the train.
Right. And then finally it was like, we are waiting on the police to remove the unruly passenger from the station. So we was like, you know what? Back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
Experiencing delays in downtown A, any train service due to an unruly passenger on board a downtown C train at 23rd Street.
And it's an unruly passenger from a fight. It means like the whole train was fighting at first. So anyway, we get downtown. 14th Street. Yeah, we got up. So we met up with one of our good friends. A friend I went to Howard with. I don't know if I ever told y'all, but I went to Howard University.
I'm sure
the Mecca. The best place on earth. Anyway, best college. I love. Anyway, went to Howard with her. She lives here in New York as well. She's probably like one of our best, if not our best friend here in the city.
Right.
So we hang out a lot with her. So we met up with her on 14th Street, and we just like took it from there. We went around. We did some walking, but
that's what it was. We just walked it.
Because we were looking for a place to go because we didn't make reservations. We didn't make like when I say we made no plans. It was like let's just go out. But we did end up at a restaurant in the West Village, like right at the top of the West Village. So we didn't walk that far. And so the vibe was okay. It was cool. It was would you say South American or Spanish or Brazilian? I don't not
it
Brazilian,
was given
but
that
more Spanish,
vibe,
Caribbean, Spanish mix.
Tropical vibe.
Tropical,
they
right?
Had palm trees, like potted palm trees. For that vibe.
Yeah, it was cool. Like we weren't really hungry. We just wanted to drink. So normally a lot of the times we go to bars like we sit outdoors or we do a rooftop bar or something like that. And we love when the restaurant or the establishment offers pictures. Right. That's like amazing. You don't have to worry about.
Right. You have to wait for the waitress to come back, and then it's just you can kind of
So that's what we did. We just ordered a picture and margarita, right?
Yeah, it was a margarita picture.
Now, mind you,
which is a typical drink.
It was typical,
nothing exciting.
So, mind you, the price of the picture was $60. So, with that, now for us, from our most recent memories of being out, now we know the season was shut down for a year,
right?
But when you're paying $60 for a picture, you're assuming the ingredients are if they're top shelf or they're at least a good brand. Like,
that is not real liquor, basically.
That's not right, and this margarita was definitely made with real liquor, and I was like, I'm 37. We're not 30. We don't drink real liquor. It's just not because we're just it just doesn't agree with us. Right. Like we're at the age.
Our body says no.
No, right. It's like taking poison.
Right.
And on top of it was very, very strong, but we drank it anyway.
$60.
But it was crazy because then the waitress offered to if we wanted to use a different type of tequila that's going to bring the picture price up to $75. Now we did get 2 drinks out of each. It was me, again, Mike, and Brandy, and we each got 2 drinks.
So 6 drinks altogether.
Right, and so we're trying to like weigh okay, we get it, and then maybe I feel like we know they're price gouging, but maybe it's because of they're trying
couldn't place it.
Yeah, they're trying to catch up on money and bills because restaurants were hit hard.
And I'm all about it. Like I'm not about.
I get that business wise.
Don't support or whatever. Like go out there and everybody wants to come back, so that means we got to spend our money at the restaurants and stuff like. So I get it because I want people to go out and spend their money with our businesses too. So it's like, but
however, it's just.
However, we there's a quality that you expect.
Yeah, when you're paying $60 for.
You expect a certain standard, and it's funny that I say you expect a certain standard.
Right.
That's we
love going to the Standard Hotel.
To the Standard Hotel, they have a bar, rooftop bar, and everything.
They have a rooftop pool.
It's a great place. Google it. It's wonderful. But no, their drinks were around that last time we went out.
You said the last time we went out, it was prior to COVID.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying maybe stuff has changed. I don't know. But we paid $64 for a picture there. But they tell you what's in it, and it was like all nice. Well, name brand liquors, I'll say that. I don't remember exactly what, but
but names you recognize, quality premium liquors or whatever.
Yeah.
Fresh fruit and stuff mixed in, and
the picture was $64,
and there was 4 of us that time,
Yeah.
and we all got multiple drinks out of it.
But the crazy thing is, the environment is even different. So where we were this Saturday, okay, they still had outdoor seating mostly, and we were sitting under something that was constructed. I mean, y'all can see the videos and everything.
right.
But it was like it was nice.
They tried,
yeah, but it was still we were sitting in the street. The standard hotel, your rooftop, you see all of Lower Manhattan.
Yeah,
you see the Hudson River, you see Freedom Tower, and
Statue of Liberty out.
And they have turf, green turf,
artificial turf.
And have nice seating, and it's just like, really.
Right. It's just,
and it's funny because I don't know. We've never been turned. Well, I was gonna say we've never been turned away at the standard.
Because
I feel like
they do have a bouncer, and it's not just being in line or having a reservation. They will turn you away if you don't.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But it's cool because the type of people you meet there, they're
all really cool.
Yeah, and it's like
and it's all types of people.
Right, from the staff to the people you actually meet there. They're like, all like, well, you should come here. Or have you ever heard of this place? Come on Tuesday. I work there. And you get secret
just give my
ins.
name. You just give my name and you get there.
Right, places you normally wouldn't get to because they'll turn people away, stuff like that. But so that's what. So the fact that we paid $60 for this real liquor margarita.
It to be
great
drink.
Right, when she offered for us, upgrade, and it would be $75. I'm like, okay, this must be. I can't remember which tequila she said.
Yeah,
but it was a high end. I was like, okay, I can see why you would upcharge for that, but I'm just still assuming you have a decent grade liquor and what you're charging $60 for a picture. Again, we're not cheap. We're not opposed to spending a little more money. It's just that. You do expect standard level, whatever.
You spend a certain amount of money, you expect that there's going to be a certain level of satisfaction for the money you spent.
So that being said, like we said, it was real liquor. We just don't. It doesn't agree with us. We can't do it no more.
And there are reasons why.
Yeah, and we got really drunk, intoxicated, and then we ended up going to another bar though.
We did.
And we met some more people. But that was fun.
That was fun.
We went to a gay bar at the time. It's the old staple gay bar down in West Village. Because it was there and we knew we'd get a drink and whatever. Right. So it was cool. But after it was like, I'm the type that I don't really get drunk. I get tipsy and I'm feeling nice and all of a sudden I'm gone. Yeah. Like there's no in between.
And the rest of the night it's like either a blur or a blur. Like sometimes not even a blur. It's just blank. It's like, we'll be having conversations. It's funny, it didn't even take till the next day. We got home and we'll sit here and have a conversation about what happened. He's like, I don't remember that. Oh, that happened? I said that? Oh, then it'll be like, Mike, I don't remember how we got home. I don't even remember coming home. When did we get here?
I was like, I don't remember. I didn't remember dropping off our friend. I don't remember her. I don't remember getting on the train. I don't remember getting off the train. I remember the ride back home because guess what? There were delays.
Of course, due to earlier incidents.
And then it's so crazy because once it gets late at night, the conductors or people, the engineers, whatever, they don't even say anything. They just let you sit in the train station and stop for 10, 15, 20 minutes, and they won't say anything. And they'll say closing doors, and all of a sudden you're moving. And it's like, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning, or it's 2, 3, 4. Like y'all could say something, please.
No, they're like, nah, this is the first weekend that it's been 24 hours again. I'm not used to this shift anymore. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we forgot though. Before we went to the bar, the second bar, we stopped at the sex store.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
we always end up at a sex store. I don't know why. I guess because when you get alcohol in your system, you're feeling good, and the weather was so nice, and we were in shorts and shirts.
And I guess you have to preface it too with New York City, Manhattan. There's no shortage of them. It's not like we had to go.
Yeah, we didn't go out of our way to go. You were like, it's a great stop now.
Right.
The sex shop over in Queens. Let's go.
No, it's not like
it's
that.
Like you're right. It was on the way.
On the way to where we're going. So it wasn't a decided detour. But we do always end up, especially at this one in particular.
Yeah. Especially
even with clients sometimes.
We have gone to sex. Okay,
and
that
they
was
wanted
fun.
to go.
They wanted to go. Right. They wanted to go. It was I think we just make people feel comfortable right, about talking about anything, like whether it's sex, religion, social society stuff, whatever. But especially we just like you're human, you're natural. What do you like to do? What do you like to feel? Like it's fun. You learn more about the person. But it's like funny. We had a client. We had a consultation. Was it even the consultation? We did the consultation in fabric shop and all that stuff.
Yeah. So
they're originally from New Jersey, and then it was like,
So she wanted to make the rest of her afternoon being in Manhattan before she went back to New Jersey.
So we got drinks, and then there was a sex shop.
And her husband kept calling like, "When you come?" He's like, and she
but she got some stuff.
Right.
So she didn't go home empty-handed. So I'm sure they had a good
surprise
time.
her.
I'm sure they had a good time.
Yeah. She had stuff
I
playing.
love summertime in New York.
No,
I am so y'all can't tell. I'm like so excited about the summertime, especially everything being open, and we're again.
It's really just a good time.
I can't say enough fully vaxxed. Just being fully vaxxed.
Right.
Like just knowing that you're being safe, and like because we huddled for a year and some months, and we were safe. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't go to gatherings.
Outside of necessary family situations
stuff,
that we stayed put.
I'm just popping my knuckles. Can y'all hear that?
Maybe, who knows?
Okay.
I mean, it's like
I keep slapping things. I know y'all hear this in the mic. I'm just
slapping thighs.
But I'm really looking forward to.
I think it's gonna be good.
And then Pride, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Pride. I feel like the
I
gays
can't even
are gonna
imagine what it's gonna.
I cannot either.
Because the last Pride celebration was 2019, and it was World Pride 50-year celebration of the Stonewall riots and all this stuff.
And that was
5 million people
in the streets.
In the streets of Manhattan.
And we was one of them.
Right. Yes. That's in it. There are
I was
pictures.
wearing a crop top,
and
he was wearing a tank top, and they were sequins, rainbow sequins.
Yeah.
But it's like you get to just express yourself, be expressive, express who you are, be free.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's what I'm all about. But this also brings me to something that we like love doing. Some of my friends from DC or in the past know, or maybe female, we love hosting. Like we're like really, well, maybe it's our the southern in us.
Southern hospitality. That's just in our roots.
Right. And I was just like, we've been thinking about, I wish we had some people or some friends we'd host in New York and show them in New York that we love. Like from the rooftop bars to picnics in Central Park to a day in the beach and out on Long Island or going shopping in Soho or going to Fifth Avenue and shopping or there's museums on I don't know what that's called. It's a museum road or something.
Yeah, there's everything road.
Yeah,
there's museum road because you got natural history and science museum, Guggenheim, and all of them.
It's like we wish we could just show people the New York that we enjoy, even going to the bodega in the middle at 3 o'clock in the morning to get a sandwich or to get some
because the
quesadillas.
The cool thing is, although it is overall expensive to live here and visit, especially if it's unplanned, but if you know the right people and the people who will know how to navigate the city, there's a lot that you can do that doesn't require a whole lot of money. Like this weekend, the $60 we spent on the drinks or whatever, that's basically...
Well, and because it was so strong and cheap, we didn't have to spend no more money.
Right. So the rest of the experience was very low cost. So you can navigate this city
if you want,
good time.
And then again, you can have really good experience if you have a little change.
Right, because that's fun too. When you got some money to spend.
Like the speakeasies, going to a speakeasy, and because speakeasy drinks are never inexpensive. But what was gin and
bathtub gin.
Bathtub gin.
We went.
Oh yeah,
it's a coffee shop in
the front.
And then there's a big dude in the corner, and there's a false wall there. And he lets
you go in. It's like a 20 setup.
Right. It feels like you go back in time.
Yeah, they have live performances there too.
Yes,
they used to. I don't know if there's.
We got to update and I know right now that the city is open. Every day's update what they're gonna do. So, but Beauty and Essex.
Yeah, Beauty and Essex is back. Well, they were open last year because that's what we went after we got married.
But you couldn't get the speakeasy experience.
There was another speakeasy we went to on the east side, like a pizza parlor.
Right.
I think that was Charlotte. Oops, sorry, I didn't say her name. Charlene Hagan. It was her birthday. That was some years ago.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And then there's a new one that's opening up like inside the subway system or whatever.
Oh, it's already open.
Oh, open it. Yeah. So it's actually a thing.
Yeah.
So if you do come to visit and you're looking for something unique to do, look into speakeasies.
I'm looking forward to do some more rooftop pools.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. I'm hoping there's one that's supposed to be opening up in Chelsea. They were delayed since last year because of COVID, so I've been kind of like keeping it looks really nice, and I've been like checking like the website like once a month or something. So yeah, summertime in New York is just really it's fun, it's a vibe. And then you got Afro Punk in August. Right. I think they said they were doing something.
I saw a post about that coming back.
There's like always something going on in the parks. Sunday sermons in Brooklyn.
Right.
Is that Prospect Park?
That was
what park is that? Okay, yeah. They have that. It's like is it every Sunday or every fourth Sunday?
No, I think it was like every
Sunday of the month. Yeah. That's just, and then there's stuff in Harlem and there's stuff, it's just.
And if you look for, there's all types of like just free concerts and just everywhere. So it's a good time. It's a good time for the city to be open, to be free and go out. And no matter what it is that you're into, there's something fun and free
for everybody.
Right, and we like taking advantage of all of it. It's a good time.
The free stuff, the cheap stuff, and the expensive stuff.
Right,
do it all.
Right. Do it all. All the things.
So if y'all want to come up to New York, let us know.
Yeah, we'll put something together.
Actually, don't let us. I'm just messing with you. No,
Right.
but actually, I think I love hosting, and
Right.
that would be. It's always fun to bring people up, or when people come up and we get to like show
Show
them this,
them
that,
around.
and they're always.
Because that's fun for us.
Yeah.
So it's something in it for everybody. So yeah. Keep watching. We might,
Maybe I don't know.
We'll
Or
see
if you
what
know us
happens.
personally, just call us.
Yeah.
Say, hey, we want to come up. Would that be cool to get like an Airbnb place?
Yeah.
And-
have a good time.
But
Fun times.
But yeah, our weekend was dope. It wasn't anything extravagant or exuberant, but it was
Right.
it was like just what we needed from being, locked in for this last year.
Right.
It was just enough. And now I'm ready to do it again next weekend. Like I'm about to
Yeah.
go crazy.
And I'm happy, and I feel good because you don't have to feel guilty about it. Like you
Oh,
sneak
yeah.
into, unvaccinating. And,
That's right.
like,
Yeah.
You can go out and you can be fun and free, and
And you can do you're doing it safe.
Right. You don't have to worry about.
You getting sick or you getting someone else sick or it's
Right.
yeah. So until next time. That's all you want to say, right?
That's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say for right now too.
Mm-hmm.
See y'all next
All
week.
right. Be safe, y'all.
Holla.
It's the Marlows. It's the Marlows.